Enjoying secrets of a sugar daddy? How about a little something extra? Here's today's dose of extra sugar with Marcus.
Hey, this is Marcus, and welcome to the very first segment of Extra Sugar. Hey, we get your emails, your texts, your messages, and you guys want more, and here's some extra sugar. As many of you know, we do release a full episode every week where we interview sugar babies, sugar daddies, relationship coaches, therapists, and we just have a lot of fun telling stories and talking about sugar dating. But there is so much more. And men, even though you have your power and your money, you are failing miserably on the relationship side. And I get to hear about it from my assistants who are sugar babies, and they are on the site. They are talking with men, talking about allowances, going on meet and greets, and they show me the messages. The biggest complaint that they have is how needy and desperate these men become. So let's talk about this on our very first segment. How to never be needy with women again. So how can you avoid ever being needy when it comes to an attractive woman? So when you meet an attractive woman or you start dating an attractive woman, how can you avoid yourself feeling desperate when it comes to her? How can you avoid the feeling like, I need to get this girl to like me. I need to get her phone number. I have to be able to have sex with her or have a relationship with her. Additionally, how can you do the opposite of that and be the sort of guy who exudes the type of confidence that makes a woman want to get down on her knees and be a good girl? To help you understand how to make that transformation and be the sort of guy who exudes that type of confidence that women magnetically find attractive, imagine this. Imagine that you're walking through a desert during the day and naturally it's very hot. You've been walking for 2 hours and you need some water, but there's no water in sight. You keep walking and 3 hours later, you still don't have any water. Now your mouth is dry, your throat is dry, and you just need some water. And then off in the distance, you see a table. And on that table is a glass of chilled, pure, clean water. How are you going to feel about that water? Are you going to feel like, I don't need it. It's just water. I don't care. I'll just keep walking. I don't have any desire or need for water. Or are you going to be feeling a bit needy for that water? Are you going to feel the desperation to get over there and make sure that you get that water, drink it, and rehydrate yourself? You most likely are going to get over there and drink the water. After drinking the water, is that going to get rid of your need and desire to have more water throughout the rest of your journey if you still have a long way to go? Nope. The need and the desire for water is always going to be there. So if you don't have any more water, you're still going to have that needy feeling when it comes to water. Okay, imagine this. As you finish drinking the glass of water, you put it down, you look up, and 100 yards in the distance, you can see another table. Except this time, there are 100 glasses of water on the table. How are you going to feel about these 100 glasses of water? Are you going to feel needy to drink all of those glasses of water? Are you going to feel like, okay, I'm going to have a few of those glasses of water, and then I'm going to continue on with my journey? Well, initially, if you're really thirsty, you might think that you're going to stick around there and drink as much water as you can, so you can go as far as you can with your journey. Go over there and you drink 3 glasses of water, you're probably going to fill up. Additionally, if you still have a long way to go, you're probably thinking, how can I bring some of that water with me? Yet imagine this. As you put down the 3rd glass of water you drank, you look up and in the distance you see another table with 100 more glasses of water. Now additionally, every 100 yards behind that is another table with 100 glasses of water, for as far as the eye can see. Now how are you going to feel? Are you going to feel the need to drink all the water, or are you actually going to start feeling a bit more freedom? You're going to feel like, hey, I can just walk along, and anytime I feel like it, I can have a glass of water, and I can continue on my journey and go to where I want to go. You're most likely going to feel a bit more relaxed, and you're going to have that feeling where you can just walk along and continue on your journey and have a glass of water whenever you want. Well, as it turns out, the same fundamental rule applies to your life with women. When a guy goes through life and he doesn't understand how to make a woman feel attracted to him as he talks to her, he will end up feeling like a man who is walking through the desert without any water. He might come across the occasional glass of water every couple of yards or miles, but he's never going to have that consistent supply of women. He's never going to have that feeling of freedom where he can just walk through his life, go along his journey, and whenever he feels like it, he can attract a woman, have sex with her, have a relationship with her if he wants. If he doesn't want to have a relationship, he's not worried. He's not needy for that girl. He's not thinking, I have to stay here at this table and drink this glass of water because this is the only glass of water I can ever find. He doesn't think like that. He can see table after table after table of glasses of water. In other words, for him, because he knows how to attract women as he talks to them, he doesn't have that needy feeling. He doesn't feel like if he meets an attractive woman, he has to make it work with her because he's not ever going to be able to get another attractive woman interested in him. He knows that for him, as he interacts with women throughout his life, he is able to make them feel attracted to him. If a guy doesn't have that skill, he will almost certainly end up being needy when it comes to dating women, or he might actually get lucky, get into a relationship, and end up being needy with his girlfriend or wife. Secretly, he will know that he got lucky with his girlfriend or wife, and if she is being a pain in the ass, being difficult in the relationship and making him do lots of things for her, like chores around the house, running errands, buying her things, he'll probably want to do them because he'll be afraid of losing her. On the other hand, a guy who isn't needy isn't going to panic if a woman starts being a pain in the butt or threatening him with a breakup, because he knows that he can attract women at will by choice on purpose. He can do it whenever he wants to. If he breaks up with her and goes out to a bar or a party or some sort of social event, he's going to be able to attract women. He's going to be able to get a phone number, a kiss, maybe sex that night, or set up a date and start having a sexual relationship with the woman that he's met. The reason why is that he's able to make women feel attracted to him. He's able to interact with women and create a spark of attraction inside of them, then build on that attraction to the point where women want to give her phone number to him, kiss him, have sex with him, go on a date with him, and start a relationship with him. So how do you do it? How do you create a spark of attraction inside a woman as you talk to her? What I'm going to do now is give you an example of me answering the question, so what have you been up to lately? And display different personality traits and behaviors that are either going to turn the woman off or attract her. Okay, so here are some examples of a neutral, nervous, nice, ballsy, funny, and charismatic response. So the first example is, let's start with neutral. She asks you the question, so what have you been up to lately? And you reply, I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? In a very neutral manner. The nervous guy responds, I've been busy with working, catching up with friends. How about yourself? In a nervous, self-doubting manner. The nice guy's like, oh, I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? In an extra nice and polite manner. The ballsy guy might say, why are you asking me questions like that for, huh? What do you want to know? Are you working with the FBI or something? Are you undercover? Look, I'm not selling drugs anymore. I'm clean. I'm a good guy now. No, I'm just kidding. I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? What have you been up to? The funny guy might go, what have I been up to lately? I don't know if I can tell you. Actually, you seem a little bit innocent. I don't know if you can handle it. I'm just kidding. I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? What have you been up to? And finally, the charismatic guy, well, lately I've been busy with work and catching up with friends. How about yourself? What have you been up to? In a confident, friendly, charming, loving, cool guy kind of manner. So with those examples there, the first three examples are not going to create a spark of attraction inside of a woman. There's nothing wrong with being neutral at times when you talk to women, but you have to understand that just being neutral as you talk to a woman doesn't create a spark of sexual attraction inside of her. Additionally, being nervous or too nice when you're interacting with an attractive woman signals to her that you don't feel good enough for her. It signals to her that you lack confidence and that you're actually insecure in terms of your value to her. In terms of being ballsy, being funny, and being charismatic, those are three examples of how you can create a spark of attraction inside of a woman. Now, you don't have to always be ballsy when you're interacting with a woman. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be charismatic. You can add that stuff into your interactions with women to create a spark of attraction inside of them. Some guys don't actually want to go down the ballsy route, and that's okay. You can still make women feel attracted to you by being charismatic, being charming, and being funny. So the way it works in terms of not being needy when it comes to attractive women, not having that desperation and instead exuding the type of confidence that women are magnetically attracted to, is that you need to experience what it's like to be attractive to women. It's only when you experience what it's like to be attractive to women and then you repeat that experience again and again that you can then honestly, sincerely, and deeply exude that type of confidence that women are magnetically attracted to. You can be interacting with an attractive woman and be looking at her with absolute relaxed self-belief and confidence. When she senses that type of confidence in you, she will naturally feel attracted to you. And if you keep that type of confidence going into the bedroom, she will naturally want to get down on her knees, open that pretty little mouth of hers, and be a good girl. All right, that's it for today's segment of Extra Sugar. We'll talk soon.
We hope you enjoyed your Extra Sugar with Marcus. As always, visit our website, secretsofasugardaddy.com, to comment or tell us your story.